Today's lecture is about the most common noun, adjective, adverb and verb in the English language. I will begin with a definition of noun. A noun, from Latin nomen, literally meaning name, is a word that functions as the name of some specific thing or set of things, such as living creatures, objects, places, actions, qualities, states of existence, or ideas. Let's consider the following example. You remember what flowers I love? It's roses. This sentence contains the noun roses. Regarding its diachronic analysis, rose belongs to the Old Indo-European word in the English language. Rose is a concrete, countable, common, inanimate, and singular. But what is the most common noun? Try to guess. The most common noun is hospital. It comes from the Old French hospital, hostel, shelter, lodging, and from late Latin hospitale, guest house, inn. Now, let's talk about verbs. First of all, let us consider the following definition. Verb is a part of speech denoting action. It is subdivided into several types regarding the volume of the lexical meaning. The first type involves transitive verbs that are action verbs that have an object to receive that action. The second type attracts intransitive verbs, the verbs that do not have an object receiving the action. Verbs can also be terminative and non-terminative. Terminative verbs denote actions which can't develop beyond a certain limit. Non-terminative verbs, in turn, have no time limit. Let's consider the following example. He took me into an upstairs room. This sentence contains the verb took, from take. Regarding its diachronic analysis, take belongs to the Scandinavian borrowings that came to the English language in the period of 8th–11th century AD. Take is transitive, terminative. But what is the most common verb? Try to guess. The most common verb is save. It comes from the Old French sauver, keep, safe, protect, and from late Latin salvare, make safe, secure. Now it is time to talk about adjectives. In linguistics, an adjective is a word that main syntactic role is to modify a noun or noun phrase. Certain words that were traditionally considered to be adjectives, including the, this, my, etc., are today usually classed separately, as determiners. Let's consider the following example. She is feeling dead guilty. This sentence contains the adjective dead. Regarding its diachronic analysis, dead belongs to the words of common Germanic origin. As for its property, dead meaning completely can be used with the positive degree of adjectives. Moreover, dead is more emotional than completely. But what is the most common adjective in English? Try to guess. The most common adjective is dangerous. It comes from Anglo-French dangerous, and from Old French dangeros, meaning difficult to deal with, arrogant, severe. Last but not least are adverbs. Specifically, adverbs provide a description of how, where, when, in what manner and to what extent something is done or happens. Normally, we can spot an adverb by the fact that it often ends in lie. But there are lots of adverbs that don't end in this way. Let's consider the following example. Quickly finish the grocery shopping so we can get to the party in time. This sentence contains the adverb quickly. Regarding its diachronic analysis, quickly belongs to the late Old English. As for its property, quickly means rapidly, in a short space of time. Quickly. Late Old English word, meaning rapidly, in a short space of time, is from hastily, adv. Quickly, from hasty plus lie, to, meaning rashly, without due consideration. Old English has lice meant violently. But what is the most common adverb in English? Try to guess. The most common adverb is well. It comes from Old English well, that means very, very much, to be sure. With good reason, nearly, for the most part. Here come the references for this lecture. Many thanks for your attention.